What up, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome to day 10 of the 25 days of Fitmas. Today is Bosu squats. So really simple. We went over squats before. All the same rules apply. The only difference now with the Bosu ball is you want to make sure that you're paying attention to your foot placement. Like the most important thing when you're on a Bosu ball, and I don't care what type of Bosu ball, what level of Bosu ball you have, they all typically have a good. So of course your midline, your midpoint is right in the middle. So wherever you put your feet down, that's where you want to be balancing. You want to make sure that your contact point, remember I'm always talking about that minimal contact point, with that contact point right here in the middle of the Bosu ball. Look weird right now. When you step up, I'm gonna show you the view what you're showing facing me. But when you step up, put that foot on the Bosu ball, line up that foot where you want it to be as you're gonna be doing your workout on the ball. Line up, let that edge touch the floor, put all your weight on this side of the ball, and slowly step up and place the foot directly in the same spot, mirror imaging your opposite foot. Now, if you need to adjust, you can slide like I do, or put your pressure in one side and lift one foot heel to toe if you need to move. But again, you want to use these circles here and these lines. When you use those circles and these lines so that you are making sure you are in the right position while you're up here on the Bosu ball, because that's going to allow you to access your best balance. If you are off kilter, you're going to be continually off balance in a bad way. That's not what we're looking for. When we up here on the Bosu ball, what we're working is something called pre-proprioception. It's a long ass word, but basically, y'all remember the OBJ catch, the catch. The reason why he was able to do that, because again, when he caught that ball, when his hand contacted that ball, his eyes were not on the ball. His hand was behind his head. He was looking up, but he couldn't see that. And the body control that he had on that sideline while being pulled down in order to keep his body in the frame of play is a body control that we call pre-proprioception. I hate this word. Pre-proprioception. me and long syllable words not best friends at all. But it basically means body control. And in order to work this pre-proprioception, you have to put the body in an unbalanced situation in a safe way. So up here, like when I'm on the ground, I'm balanced. I'm flat. Your body is regulated and understands how to move on the flat ground. When you step on the Bosu ball, again, step up one foot right where you want it, put that edge down, put the other foot, mirror image, opposite of it. Now, my body is constantly working, constantly sending messages to balance itself out. As I drop, now watch, my toes still within my shoulder frame, my knees are bent, I'm off my heels. I'll show you a side view in a second. But as I drop still, the knees rotate out, I drop down in. Now, what you're looking to do is keep the Bosu ball top even with the floor or parallel with the ground, okay? So once you start to tilt forward or tilt back, you know, like right now, I know in my position, I'm too far forward on the ball because of the ball's forward lean. So what I'm going to do is slide my feet back a little bit, making sure the mirror image in the same place. Now, when I drop, the ball is staying more even. It's hard for you to see because of the angle that you're looking at, but the ball is now parallel to the ground as I go up and down. Whoo, shit. That's that fire in them calves. You're going to get a whole lot more muscle activation and a whole lot more fat burn because of that muscle activation when working on the Bosu ball, because your muscles are constantly firing out. Again, when you lock yourself down into a position, like if your heels are down here while you're squatting, your body no longer has to think or work to balance itself. So wherever it's balanced at, it's like wherever you're at, your body says, okay, this is the balance we need to keep. Fine, we ain't got to do no more work. But you run into the issue of your heels being locked in, and the natural the natural course of balance that your body would normally take is eliminated. So even though it's not correlating how to balance the body out, it's still trying to figure out how to release that pressure. Because again, if you all in your heels and sitting your butt back here, especially if you got weight on you, your body needs that back and forth. It's supposed to have that back and forth to have that balance. But because you locked in, you've been doing this forever, you don't have that balance anymore. You don't have that skill. Changed what you're that little bit of what I do? 2 squats on the Bosu ball? My body is warm already. Technical difficulties. Mic fail. Apologize for any noise. Put this baby back on. Can you hear me now? Good. So, as you on your ball, hold on, let me tie my shoe right quick. Remember, you want to go down slow to start off. Also, you want to start off next to a wall. Because again, especially if it's your first time getting on the Bosu ball, you don't have the balance required to stabilize yourself up here. So you're going to shake when you... This is what most people look like when they get up on the Bosu ball. Your first time on the Bosu ball is going to look this crazy. Or you're going to have this shaking here. I'm forcing all of that. I'm manufacturing that movement right now because my body... I've been doing this for so long, it's normal to my body. Now, still, my body has to work to balance itself out. But because I've been doing it so long, it's better at it than most people. Make sure you can see my leg rotation. So I'm a strip. I just want to see you strip right now. Just like that. You know. But again, you always pay very close attention to your initial step up on the Bosu ball because that can ruin everything with your workout. Get your foot up. Find that placement. All right. And remember where your feet are. Like, use those circles and those lines as landmarks to know where you want to put your feet. I keep looking over my shoulder because I'm waiting on somebody I'm training. I said I was going to show you the side view, didn't I? That is something I do not suggest y'all to do. That's something I can do because of where I am with this particular skill. So I put my heels down. You will see the truth of what I've been talking about when I say heels down, put your weight back behind you, right? Even if I put my foot square in the middle of the Bosu ball, I'm still putting pressure in my toes. As soon as I put that pressure in my heels, you see the weight sink backward. So that means everything I'm doing with my heels locked down is going to push me backward. You don't want this action of the knee going that way because that's a bad mechanism. That's a bad movement mechanism. Okay. You may stand like that. You may think, oh, I'm double jointed. It's okay. If you double jointed, okay, maybe fine. But you don't want to practice that lockout. Like, my knees don't even go all the way back because I don't practice that. My natural stance is here with my feet forward. That's how you make sure you keep yourself protected. So I'm going, I didn't even do a squat, I'm showing you the sideways. Feet adjusted. Drop. And power up. Take your time at the bottom because you see that back and forth. That's the body balancing that back and forth weight. You see the Bosu ball moving, but you don't see me moving. You see that difference? All of this up here ain't really going nowhere. You see movement down here. Whew, that motherfucker burns. Give me a second. Hold on. The burn is real. Now, the reason why you want to be up in that type of stance, as I've said before, you want all the muscles from the toes all the way up through the calf, through the knee, the thigh, the back of the thigh, and the glute. All of those muscles should be working in unison. Unless you are doing an isolated workout like leg curls or leg extensions or the abductor machine or the adduction machine. Those are isolated movements, isolated workouts for the legs. You should be doing those to work to get the muscles individually strong so that they can work strong together. If you're doing isolated work and you come to your group workouts and you don't have all the members working in the group as they're supposed to, you're going to continually have those muscular deficiencies and muscular imbalances. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 sets of 10 without the weight. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like with weight in your hand. You can do weight. You can do it with the weight, with dumbbells, with a plate, a weight vest. Really doesn't matter. Just depends on what you have available to you and your grip strength. Now, once you're like me, this is something I had to unlearn in order to teach people how to get on the Bosu ball, because I've always gotten up just like that. As you see, my feet are directly where I want them to be. That's that pre-proprioception that I've been talking about. It's that understanding of where to put your body while I'm up in the air. My body did that calculation from the moment I jumped off the ground up in the air. Your body's calculating all that. And the moment I contacted the Bosu ball, my body also had to do the calculations to balance itself out. Notice how I jumped up and I stayed right here. Because when I jumped up, I landed on the ball of my feet, which allows your body to gradually accept that impact. Anything where you land in heels first, that is unsafe, and you are not protecting your body from that impact. I've got videos, all the shit saved in my phone in the Rolodex. Videos of them doing studies, like having the motherfucking machine on the guy while he on the treadmill and all the shit connected to his body and electrodes and shit. And they did the study of him running. They had him run with shoes on, and they measured the impact force, and the time frame of the impact. The impact force was super high because he was in the shoes, he was stomping on his heels. But the time frame of the impact was like, I don't know, like 0.139 milliseconds or some shit like that. It was extremely fast, but just because the impact happened fast and went away quick doesn't mean that the damage isn't done. Once you get up there, see, even as I'm talking to y'all, I'm not moving a whole lot, but I'm still getting so much fucking work in my feet and in my legs just standing here. Just standing here alone. I've been talking to y'all. I started my watch at 7 minutes ago. I'm already burned 94 calories, not doing much. These are the secrets you've been looking for. Like, you always trying to figure out, okay, like on days where you tired, you just ain't got it in you. You spent all day at fucking work. You came home, dealt with kids, made dinner, all that bullshit, and you feel bad because you can't get a workout in. Buy you a fucking Bosu ball and just do 5 fucking squats at the crib. Like, it's literally that simple. If you did that every day, I promise you, you have the ass you want. You lose the fat up in here that you can't get rid of, with all that cellulite. Trick, like all your cellulite, like be back here and in here. Look, that's all muscle because of consistency. I'm using my legs all the time. It's not that I don't have fat on me. I got fat. I'm dealing with shit too. Okay, look at the shit shake. It's about what you do or don't do. I don't do abs every day, so my body decides to put the fat where I move the least. Now you can still see them abs, but you know they covered. It's like my abs are like smothered chicken. It's a whole lot of gravy on top. But again, like I said, I'm gonna do a set of 10 this way, and a set of 10 facing sideways, so you can see them both. Like I said before, I like to have my feet. Whew, close as possible. Whoop. God damn. And remember, you want to squeeze the glute first. Jesus Christ. Y'all counting for me? Please tell me y'all counting for me. Somebody say in the comments how many I've done so far. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, I got to get off. Oh. Now, normally, 10 reps don't hit me that bad. But I did do deadlifts for y'all yesterday. And I think I did leg press a couple days ago. I haven't really let my legs rest, which isn't terrible. You want to have periods where you change up the amount of time you rest in your body or putting your body under work. And again, start off with this next to a wall or a pole or something you can hold on to because you're learning. When you're learning, you need as much help as possible. I'm not expecting you to step up here and get it right away. Not at all. I expect you to get up here your first time and look like you got chicken legs and you ain't never walked before. Because you are relearning how to balance yourself. The first time you up here, you are at the same level as a toddler that's starting to walk. But it's a beautiful thing because it forces your brain to keep learning, to try and figure out, okay, where our balance is. I've always said, you keep learning until you die. And the moment you decide to stop learning is the moment you die. All right, another 10 for you. Like I said, pay attention to where my feet are. Small contact point. Think contact point, shotgun versus handgun. Shotgun spread, that's a large contact point. Handgun, single contact point, a lot more impact. I gotta slide my feet back a little bit. And again, that adjustment is something that you do as you go on. You feel it, understand where you need to be, and adjust. Now notice how my chest stays forward. The position of my upper body doesn't change too much. Oh. Now you probably won't have as much of a calf burn as I am right now. The reason why my calves are burning so much is because I use them when I'm doing deadlifts. I use them when I'm walking. When I walk, like walking down the street normally, I'm here. I'm up on my toes. I'm here all the time. This is where I live, right in here. Who that? B. I don't know you, but I'm put you on here. Ask some questions and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Y'all got questions? What's up?
How's it going?
Yeah,
Fine.
I mean, because I don't do this screen share shit often. I don't even
Anyway,
know what the fuck
I just
I'm doing.
decided to go live
All right,
this night
I'm gonna
and
go ahead another set,
well,
10.
I need to
Like I
disconnect so
said,
that
make sure
I can
no
play
problem.
when
You
you
mine.
can
step up,
disconnect.
your feet right there
No
smack in the
So I
middle.
problem.
can try and add you back. I don't know.
Or, sorry, in the middle, on that middle line. Don't come all the way into the center
Kelechi,
at the beginning because you ain't there yet. But drop, ease out,
Kelechi,
Yep.
ain't on the way up.
disconnect to let me
Drop,
disconnect so that I can add you
and ain't
back.
on the way up. Start off
Okay.
with like 10. Start a set of 10. Work your way up. You ain't got to start off with crazy because you want to be manageable. Oh, shit. I done took my shit out my goddamn tripod. Oh, I got shit popping up.
Let's have to disconnect this guy. How did they
I
put
don't
do
know how to
this
do none of
thing?
this live shit yet, so
Okay, my people.
y'all keep watching. I'm gonna do another set. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the dumbbell
I won't cause
and
this
show
guy kill
y'all
for you.
the Bosu ball with the weight. I really don't
All
want to.
right,
My
all
fucking
right, all
legs is
right, all
tight.
right, all right.
But so the
Let's
fuck what?
get going,
My
guys.
mom ain't raised no bitch. Oh, 60 pounds of work. Not too heavy, not too light.
Broken
Now, when y'all
thoughts.
doing it,
Thank you for joining the live. I see you, bro. I
doing
see
this with the
you. I
weight, you
see
have
you.
one or two ways to get up here with the dumbbell. You can either get up on the Bosu ball first and then pick up your weight,
All right.
which I
Yeah, all
suggest
my
for most of you,
Ronaldo
especially if
fans.
you're just starting
Wanna
off, if you
show
haven't
face, show
done
face, show
Bosu ball
face, show
squats
face,
before.
show face, show face, show face, show
Or
face.
you can start off holding the
Emmanuel.
weight and step up.
Thank
I'm
you
gonna
for
show you
joining
both
the live.
ways.
I see you, bro. I see you, bro. I see you, bro. I see you, bro.
So set yourself up where you want to be. Drop. Grab that weight. Notice when I pick this weight up, my ass ain't in the air. Y'all keep trying to pick weight up with your ass in the air and you fucking your back up. Stop that shit. Drop your ass. Use your. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lean forward a little bit, drag this weight to me, and I'm trying to show y'all the easiest way to do this because it's very easy for me to do things without thinking about it and leave y'all with questions. So I'm trying to go through this step by step so that you can take this step by step as you go through. So when you're in this down position, you're gonna pull that weight to you, get it up onto your Bosu ball, get it to a point where you can bring it to your chest and hold it here. From here, you might keep that weight on your chest. I like to tuck it with my chin. Whoop, almost fell. The burn is serious. Ain't no jokes. Now you want to start off with lighter weight, and you're probably gonna think to yourself, "Well, I want my ass to get big. I'm trying to grow a big ass booty." And I heard you got to lift heavy weights. Yes, you do want to lift heavy to grow muscles, but you can also lift extended to grow that strength. If you work on building that muscular strength first, then you can work on that size because the stronger your muscles are, the more weight you're able to handle. If lifting heavy weights help you grow muscles, then a stronger muscle that lifts heavier weight will end up a bigger muscle. You catch that math? Simple, right? Whenever you out of form, you're gonna miss out on the gains that you're looking for. Hold on a second. Let's try and make sure I ain't miss no messages or nothing. Nope, ain't miss no messages. All right. I'm gonna show it to you sideways. Then I got the rest of my workout to do. Sled pushes. I'll go. I'll show you. I'll show you one round of the sled push because I don't have a sled in here, but I'll show it to you. My heart rate was just at 101. My 102 beats a minute. Again, I'm not moving super fast. I'm not running up and down the gym, but my heart rate is still extremely high. I'm still getting the benefits of zones 3, 4, and 5, really zones 3 and 4, as I continue to do the work. I'm out of breath for real. Also, what you could do is put your weight up on a platform that's even with you. Third option, but that's sometimes harder said than done if you have minimal equipment. All right. Weight squats. I don't know why I chose 60. Again, notice how I pick this weight up. My back is always flat. I'm driving with the legs first. You want to see at least one of your feet. And as you get better with your pre-proprioception, you will have to look at your feet less to feel where they are. Clearly, I haven't worked on my pre-proprioception enough because my feet were not in the same spot. But see, when you know how to pay attention to what's supposed to be moving where, you can stop before any damage is done. Toward momentary muscular failure is what we want. And your momentary muscular failure won't be the same number each and every time. It shouldn't be the same every time. Because if it is, that means you're not really working towards you're not really working to your muscular failure. You're working to a number, which is fine. But after you've been working to a number, you either got to change that number or change the weight if you expect to change and be different. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, is the definition of insanity. So if you've only been doing the same 5 workouts for the past 6 months and you're expecting your body to change, I'm here to let you know you're insane. Your body is always trying to figure you out. It's always trying to beat you to the punch. It wants to survive. And until you make exercise a regular necessity, it won't see exercise as survival. It will see your exercise as fight or flight, as, oh, we in the middle of some shit. All right, I'm gonna kick your adrenaline up so you can get through this shit. But then once that rush is gone, that's when you feel an ass out in your workouts. You get halfway through your workout and you feel like you can't go on because your body isn't expecting you to need to go on. Your body's expecting you to get through whatever bullshit, whatever danger you have to get away from. It's going to give you that energy. It's going to give you that boost, and then it's going to leave. But when you make this side note, if you ever spotting somebody in the gym, if you spotting somebody on the bench, don't touch the motherfucking bar until they say get it. I don't give a fuck how scared you get for them. Until they say pick it up, don't touch that fucking bar. Worst shit in the world you can do. That's like a cardinal sin in the gym. But that's something you learn as time goes on. Oh, fuck. The other great thing about squatting on the Bosu and getting as deep is it allows you to release tension in the legs. I did deadlifts yesterday. I don't do deadlifts a whole lot because of how it calls into the back muscles. And I have prior back issues that I'm working out of and around. But when you're able to do things like this that work that balance, as I'm moving back and forth, that muscle's being released. So you're going to get movements that you normally wouldn't have if you're flat on the ground. I'm going to go ahead and do another set of this. I'm moving slow right now because I just got lightheaded. I'm lightheaded right now because the blood is all circulating towards my leg, and I didn't eat enough to work a good leg workout. That don't mean I'm going to stop. That means I'm going to manage my energy levels and output. Shit. All right, here we go. Bitches in the bag of Skittles. So that's the Bosu ball squat, yo. You can get these bad boys Walmart, Target, Amazon, Bosu at the Bosu website, Wet Method. I'll make a post. I'll find it in TikTok Shock. Tick. Nah. I will find it in the TikTok shop and link it so that way y'all can get one and you can do this at home. Notice how much space I'm not using. I purposefully picked an area where there's not a whole lot of room. Like, look, you got weights right here. I got a wall right here. There's another stack of weights right here. And people been able to walk by and use it. I'm saying that to say, a lot of times I hear, I don't have no space in my house to work out. And that's bullshit. You can work out in your bathroom. You can work out next to your bed. This is about maybe 2 feet wide. Like, it's not wider than my body. It's barely wider than my body. Sorry, barely wider than my body. Look how much space I don't need. Thinking that you need tons of space to get a workout in is a fallacy. You don't. Not to get in any workout. Now, there are some specific workouts like the sled push I'm about to do that you need space for, because that's literally moving through space. But if that's not where you at, then use the space you got available to you. So I'm gonna go ahead, push this down, start with just a 45. I don't want to make nobody uncomfortable and shit. Put nobody in the frame that I don't want to be there. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna leave a long range. I'll show you my position in a second and catch my breath. Now I've got slides underneath this weight. There's little slides, so that way the weight will move along the gym floor. If you don't got slides, you can use a towel if you want like tile or hardwood, or if you're out in the grass, you can just put a weight down in the grass and it should still move. So position wise, now you're also gonna get more work out of doing the sled this way versus your normal sleds with the poles and the handles on it. The reason why is leverage. With the weight on the ground, I'm up above the weight. So I have to put my body in a position where I'm behind it enough to push it forward. Because I can't push it like this. So I got to put that pressure and effort here and push this weight forward. As we say in football, low man wins. And if you drive in this fashion, can you see my feet? Hold on. Because I want you to see exactly what I'm talking about. Because like I've said plenty of times before, my squat, my lunge, my walk, my run, it all has the same language. You will naturally be in this position anytime you're on a sled and you are pushing with the ball of your feet. The issue that you may run into if you're constantly trying to put pressure into your heels is you will have that same movement style mechanism even when you're pushing a sled. So you will put your foot down and drop your foot down before you move forward. And that's bad. That's bad business. That's how you end up messing up your Achilles tendon. Because again, you are trying to put force and pressure this way. But if your mechanism that you have practiced is driving the heel down into the ground, then your leg is going to send pressure this way down the heel instead of you pressing through your toe and pressing forward and pushing the body forward. So that's what you want to be careful of. All right, so I got two slides under it. All right, there we go. We're gonna go down. I'm gonna go down to that little purple wall right there, and you want to make sure that you still rotate with every step. And what's funny is because of my hat, I can't see where the wall is that I'm going to until I hit it. So I don't even know how much further I got. But the beautiful thing about this is it's not just, oh, there we go. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Ah. This isn't just a leg exercise. While the prime moving muscles are the legs. Okay, I just realized that my microphone wasn't on for whoever knows how long, so I'm assuming that everything that I said while I was down here, y'all heard absolutely none of it. So I will repeat all of it as I go through it. But what I was just talking about was the fact that my muscles are overburnt. That's why. All right, I'm gonna get back down there. The mic is cutting out short every time. Oh, but I was saying how my muscles are underfed right now, but I can fix that after my workout and fuel them, which is